Hey, Dripping Springs. It is Ashley Tellis with another episode of Here's the Drip. This is episode 25 of season 2. And today I have a very special gal to chat with, Miss Lori. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for chatting with me today. So you're a small business owner here in the Dripping Springs area. Your company is Happy Made Easy. And man, what's the secret sauce to Happy Made Easy? Because sometimes it sounds really difficult to me. Tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, I've developed a three-part method to get back to being happy. I feel like we all are born with happiness inside of us. You know, if you just look at dogs, they're always happy. Or little kids, they just dance and just no cares in the world. They're all happy. And somewhere along the way, we kind of lose that. More stress and challenges and anxiety kind of come into our daily lives, and we kind of lose that happiness that's already inside of us, and we kind of start to separate from it.
Mhm.
And so my three-part method is pause, breathe, and choose. And when you do those three things, anytime life happens, you can have that grounding, that peacefulness, and that's really where your happiness lies. It's all within you. It's not, getting that, great big piece of cake. Well, yes, that makes us happy for a moment. Chocolate, love it. It's not that long lasting happiness. And so when when you're faced with a big challenge or a stressful event in your life, you don't want to turn outwards because that's not lasting. You want to have it within you. And
Mhm.
so my three-part method helps you, gives you things to actually do, take action to get back into your happiness.
How did you get into this work? That's so powerful.
Well, thanks. Um, Actually, I had a life-changing moment in my 20s. My dad passed away suddenly, and he had a stroke. And I had this overwhelming feeling of like, is this all life is? Like surely there's got to be more to this. Like, and if life is short, I want to like live it to my fullest. I do not want to be someone who is just status quo. Like that's not who I am. And so over the last like 20 plus years, I'm not going to say my age, but I've been on the search, and I guess it was about 3 years ago now that kind of three steps, that pause, breathe, and choose, just it hit me one day. I literally woke up at like 5 a.m. and was like, what, and I started incorporating that into my own life, and it changed everything. And then I started teaching. I was a teacher at the time, in public education, and I started teaching my kids this. And that's when it really took off for me, that this is what I need to be doing
Mm.
full time. I need to like teach the world, you know, how to get back to their happiness.
So you broke it down into 3 steps, and they sound simple, but this does not sound easy. Would you agree?
Um, there are That is a very great question, and I love that you asked that. It is easy to remember, and it is easy to start to incorporate into your daily life if, big if you actually practice.
Mm.
It's not something that you can just, you can't just pause all of a sudden, like and it be effective. So in my teachings, I take you through a lot of different practices, and you pick the ones that really resonate with you, that you're actually going to start incorporating into your daily life. And when you do that over and over and over and over again, it just becomes it becomes really simple and easy. You can just, instantly go, okay, hold on. Well, let me get back into, get back into myself, get grounded into my core. Let me listen to my intuition. Let me trust myself, and just, kind of I don't know. I don't know. I use that visualization. Just
You
get
didn't
it.
even tell me, but I know what you mean with this. I get that. I totally get that. It's kind of like, it kind of like categorize it. Like, here's the lane, get in the lane. This is
Exactly.
what you do in your lane.
Exactly. Yes, very much so.
So Lori, tell me a little bit about like the type of clients that you work with. Are these men, women, younger, older, all of the above, families? Tell me a little bit more about, you know, your ideal clients that you usually work with.
Yeah. So my passion is working with teenagers. That's what I did for 20 plus
Say that
years.
again. Say that again. My passion is working with who?
Teenagers.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a sucker. I'm a big sucker. No, that's what I did for 20 years in the classroom, and I get teenagers. I know where they're coming from. I've seen, you know, the gamut. I've seen all of it. I feel like, and I've also seen teenagers change over the last 20 years. The invention of the cell phone, the social media, they have so much more stress and anxiety now, and they don't know how to deal with it. And that's really become my passion recently, is to teach them confidence and being able to listen to themselves and know that they're okay.
Yeah.
Like, that is just huge for me. And I think it's so important if they can learn those lessons now. You know, think about like when you were a teenager in high school, like if you had had that inner self confidence to be able to really trust your own instinct and to trust yourself and to know that you're okay. Like, imagine what you could have succeeded in, you know, in college and in your 20s, and like just how much ahead of the game you could have started. And so that's really where my passion is I really want to teach them. But I also teach adults too, because, you know, we're all trying to figure out life. And
Yeah, totally. I remember, I mean, this has been quite some time ago, but it was right around my 30th birthday. A very wise woman in my life. She was kind of like my Brene Brown in my life. And she was like, you know, Ash, in your 30s is where you come into your own and you're comfortable and you really figure it out. No, that is not what happened. That is not what happened at all. And I'm like, where is this happy made easy? To use your business name. Where does that happen along the way? And oh my gosh, I can't imagine the person I would be today if I had done this work in my teen years, when nobody is confident. We all feel awkward and unsure and jockeying for, you know, am I worthy? Am I enough? And oh my gosh, I can't even imagine the human I would be today. And I think I'm pretty badass. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like shame myself. Like, I think I'm pretty awesome, but wow, if I could have done this back then, I can't imagine what my life would look like now.
Your work life, your you know, family dynamics, your romantic relationships, like just every single aspect of your life can be from a more authentic place, and you can feel more comfortable in that. And that's, you know, I mean, who doesn't want that?
Yeah, that's what you do.
What I do.
So Lori, we're about out of time, but before we sign off for today, tell people how they can find you.
Oh, yes. So I have Instagram is Happy Made Easy. And then my website is Happy Made Easy Workshops with an S.com. And then you can always email me, Lori, LORI Hutson, HUT as in tiger, SON 98 at Gmail.
Awesome.
And all of those things are on my Instagram and my website too.
And we're going to have, you know, if you look just down below her name, you can see some pieces of contact info. So we want to make it easy to find you. And thank you so much for taking the time to share, and let's spread this message. Like, wow, happy made easy. Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it. So thank you for joining me today. I sure appreciate it, Miss Lori.
Well, and thank you very much, Miss Ashley. I appreciate it.
You bet. You bet. Well, I will see you soon. And yeah, let's get out there and be happy.
Okay.
Take care.
Thanks.